29 USORL Cup Series action from Talladega. Looking forward to this one tonight. Solving the Albanian Economic Crisis 200. They're in trouble again, guys, but here we are. We're getting ready for it tonight. We're going to have some fun here. Hope you guys are here to have some fun tonight. Talladega is always exciting, so we'll see how this one goes tonight. With my boys Dale Barham and Jamie Zalecki. Gentlemen, how do we think this was going to go tonight? Dale, we'll start with you. It's Talladega. What do we expect tonight?
You know, I'd just use guys a word of caution. Just maintain some patience. Hopefully, clear heads prevail, and we get some good racing tonight.
Jamie, pit strategy's a little different tonight. I'll let you tell them what we're expecting tonight with that.
Yeah, howdy, fellas. We're here at Talladega because I've apparently angered someone somewhere. But anyway, tonight we have made Tommy Bordeaux happy. The wind is essentially turned off. There it is, completely off. Perfect timing.
Yes.
The usual across the board, except for that 80% mark under the fuel limit. The race control giving these drivers a little bit more fuel tonight. I think that's going to play in, and maybe we will see a little less pit stops, a little less chaos. And of course, it's Talladega, so I have to ask. Thankfully, I'm not out on the track tonight, but I still don't know where the start finish line is.
Here, I'll mark it for you. There you go. See it right there? It's right here. Right here. Past the tri-oval. And we make fun of that.
Belongs.
That's not where it belongs, no, but I can't control that, Jamie. I'm sorry. Jeez.
Not with that attitude.
I know, right? All right, we're going to have some new stuff here tonight. There it is. There's the start-finish line as they go by it.
Oh, look at it there.
There, it's right
Nice
there.
and yellow.
Yeah, there we go. There's the tri-oval up here, and start-finish line is right here. That's where it's supposed to be, right there, but it's down here because they want to pay more for this stuff right here.
Yeah.
All right, I'm done drawing. Okay. Let's take a look real quick at the standings right now in the USRL. As of Kansas last week, Alan Elwood just dominating right now. Let's just be honest. He's 3 for 7 in wins so far this season. Dylan Poteet, Shane Terrian, Matthew Rodriguez, Bronson Stafford, your top 5. Nico Garcia, 2-time winner this season so far. Matt Muir, Blake Trawick, Darren Ingram, and Danny Ware, your top 10. And we're just a reminder, the top 10 move on without wins. 2 more slots are brought in with wins. If you don't have wins and you're in 11th and 12th, you're in. So Cam Barnes and Kerry Rogers currently in those 2 wildcard spots. But there's a lot of guys down below 12th right now. Any one of those guys right there that you see on your screen right now could win anywhere, especially here at Talladega. DJ Harris, Talladega 2 winner last season. So anything is possible, as always.
Yeah, and as you're talking about points in the chase, don't forget about that secret Fast 29 vote that we might bring up here a little bit closer to the chase.
From what I heard, that was shot down, but we'll see what happens.
I haven't heard that, so it's
I think we got overruled on that one.
I think we did, yeah.
You know what? I'll just take the lead. I still have the message.
I'm sure they appreciate that as well.
Anarchy.
Pure anarchy, pure anarchy. Well, let's take a look real quick at the ones to watch here tonight. Defending winner is Darren Ingram. Points leader, Alan Elwood. And dark horse, he's always strong on plate tracks. Michael Murata, we'll see how he does tonight. These are incorrect down here. Qualifying is obviously going on right now. But we'll update those guys as we go. Qualifying beginning here. We'll see where everybody shakes out. Qualifying really matter here, Jamie, or is it more of just pit selection, or what do you think?
It doesn't matter. It's nice to start up front, but I never qualified up front, so you just kind of start where you start, and you work on solving the Albanian economic crisis and work your way up to the lead and be there at the end. That's what matters.
Now, we do have somebody up here in the booth that ran a race here in the USRL last season, Mr. Barham. He ran the second Talladega race last season. Didn't quite it wasn't as successful, I think, as you wanted to be. But how
No,
was it
it
out there
wasn't.
with these guys last season?
I mean, it was fun, with Talladega, like Jamie said, either you don't qualify, you start in the back, you can avoid some wrecks, or if you're gonna qualify, you better make damn sure you're up front. Because if you're in between those two spots, it's not gonna be a good ride.
Not sure why the 0101 of Matthew Rodriguez is still sitting in the pits. He's got to get some times put in here.
He's just chilling.
As,
He's just waiting.
for the track get grip up a bit,
There's Noah Joyce. Bronson Stafford, 61. As always,
Did you pick out a paint scheme?
Yeah, have we talked about this
You
yet?
know
Yeah.
what? I do have a paint scheme. It's right on your screen exactly. Ryan
Ah.
Tovar with his Dale Senior inspired Garmin throwback. So hopefully Tovar does well tonight. Did witness him last night playing a bit of NASCAR 08. He was racing at Charlotte though. Well, old Atlanta. Didn't have a good time. But hopefully he learns from the mistakes he made playing that game and does the opposite in Talladega tonight.
Yeah, we saw him there through the tri-oval below the double yellow, and there he is again below the double yellow. You don't want to do that during the race unless I do believe it's legal on the last lap.
No, Jamie, it's not legal on the last
It's not
lap.
legal. I mean,
Now, it is legal during qualifying here, from what I understand, but yeah, don't want to do that during the race. We saw what almost happened with Steven Merzlak in the Truck Series earlier this season. Long Doe up there right now.
Yeah, a lot of cars deciding not to go out or going out late at the moment.
And we still got, what, about a minute and a half remaining in qualifying here.
Yeah, I don't mind the don't qualify strategy at Talladega, but what I do mind is when, 14, 15, even maybe 6 or 7 other guys also take that strategy because it just completely backfired, and now you're not at the back of the pack, you're in the middle of the pack.
Yeah, believe it or not, folks, we have 30 out here, I believe, tonight.
Not for long.
28. I can count now. 28 drivers in the server, and only 12 have taken times so far. But you do see several of them now taking time there at the bottom of the screen, so we'll see some more guys slot up in there here shortly.
Yeah, you kind of, if you're gonna not qualify, you might as well just wait until it says 1 second to go and press qualify, to avoid somebody jumping you in position to assure yourself getting that last place position.
Matthew Rodriguez completing his lap.
See where the 0101 lands here on the ticker.
The
8th. Darren Ingram.
Defending champion down in 16th.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Not just defending champion, he has won the last 2 Talladega ones. So we'll see how he shakes out, but he's going to have to come from the back here. You don't really want to start where your number is.
So about 8 cars decided not to qualify.
Hey, decent strategy there. I mean, might just ride around in the back for a while. I mean, this is a 200-mile race, so plenty of time to go through the pit cycles and see how everything shakes out from the back.
Yeah, I'm looking, I was looking at that last group, and it looked like a lot of teammates are there going to be in the back of the field. So we're going to see a lot of team draft strategy to work their way up together.
Yeah, there's those Elwood boys are going to be probably working together, as we heard from them last week at Kansas when they all podiumed. Could be interesting to see how they strategize their race tonight.
Yeah, especially considering, running the duels at Daytona, running Atlanta, of course, Danny Ware won pole, Joey Danny Ware won the last Daytona duels. Joey Chapman was the actual winner. AJ Roderick, won the pole for the actual Daytona 250. Nico Garcia, one of those Elwood drivers, won the race. In the following race, Alan Elwood, made pole, but Bronson Stafford won. But the last couple races we've seen, back at Phoenix, Elwood pole win most laps. Danny Ware pole at Las Vegas. Nico was the winner. Elwood do the double again at Darlington. So it looks like those guys, those Elwood cards, are dialed up, ready to go. Like Elwood, James, pole win, Bristol, Kansas, Elwood once again pulling the double out the bag. So especially considering those group of cars are in the back of the field, you're going to see them push everybody out of the way to make it up front.
Yep.
They do, you're in trouble. We saw them all working together back at Daytona, and now there's more of them. So good luck to these drivers tonight.
There's more of them. That's great.
Some of the cars right now practicing their pit entry strategy at the moment. As you see them flying down pit lane.
Oh, apparently my mute working right. Oh
Yes,
boy. Yeah. Oh yeah, it is. It is working. Okay, there we go.
I've already forgotten how many laps we have tonight. However, I've been able to talk to Cam Barnes and Luke Smith pre-race, and it sounds like our fuel number tonight's going to be somewhere in the 30 lap range. So given the numbers that we're running tonight, I'd expect 2, potentially 3 pit stops, but depending on how cautions fall.
And the tank is what, 88% limit?
80.
Yep.
80. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, there's nobody hitting 88 here tonight.
Hey, you see some crazy shit happening at 88 miles an hour.
And there's one for the jar.
Look, I'm gonna start putting these movie references into my commentary. You're gonna learn today, Bucko. Okay?
Oh, I knew what the reference. I knew what the reference was.
Yeah, but it's $1 for the swear jar.
Right.
Oh no! That's not a swear.
Oh gosh.
Look, y'all trying to get money out of me. Look, the truck season is over. I'm not mixing up trucks and cars. Y'all not gonna get me on the swear jar.
Back to the Future.
Back to solving the Albanian economic crisis.
Again. Well, there's Darren Ingram. He is the 2-time defending winner of this race.
Oh,
he's looking for a three-peat tonight.
Yeah.
Another notable is Davey Hazard. Been a while since we've seen Davey in victory lane at Talladega, but he's done it before.
I think he was season 5, I believe.
There is a car missing. I don't like it at all.
Who's missing?
Where is Dewey Schramm?
Dewey Schramm. Season 4 winner is Davey Hazard.
Season 4, yep.
It is 4 or 5. I couldn't remember. At least it wasn't
Not
6 or 7. Yeah.
My Dewey lies over the ocean.
That's 2 for the swear jar.
Please bring back my Dewey for me.
Wow.
Hopefully he's watching. He's in voice chat, so.
Yeah, hopefully Dewey's watching. Say something, Dewey, if you're hanging around and watching tonight. Say something in the chat. Say hi to us, would you? And that goes for everybody watching tonight. All right. Getting ready to grid up here. We're going to take a look at our John Peterson, a Jamie Zolecki company starting order.
Gotta do some race picks once we get through that too.
Yes, we'll get the race picks as well here shortly, which we can actually do actually track them tonight too as well. Well, that's a great view.
Excellent camera work.
Excellent camera work. I don't even know what we're looking at there. There we go. Yeah, they're gridding on the backstretch. That's why it's messing up there. Here we go. Let's take a look at the starting grid. Here we go. That is not even the right row. Boy, this is starting off really well here. Let's re-rack that. What do you say?
Dare I say we'll do it live?
We're doing it live. Here we go. Hong Do on the pole alongside Matt Muir. Row 2, Shane Terry in third place point runner alongside Blake Trawick. Row 3, Bronson Stafford. Winner at Echo Park, 5th in points. And there is Davey Hazard, Season 4 winner. Row 4, DJ Harris, last year's Talladega fall winner. And Matthew Rodriguez. Ricky Coletti doesn't have a good paint scheme there alongside Joey Chapman. Row 6, Dylan Poteet and Chad Mikas. Row 7, there's our dark horse pick, Michael Murata alongside Luke Smith. Finished second in this race last year. Ryan Tovar and Cole DeRosa occupy row 8. Row 9, Noah Joyce and Henrietta Bordeaux. Row 10, there's your three-peat possibility there, but he's starting deep in the field. Darren Ingram alongside Zach Krastowski. Row 11, James Scioli and Nico Garcia. There's Alan Elwood, your point leader, way back there alongside Garrett Sidnor. Cam Barnes, AJ Roderick in row 13. Antonio Ruiz, Joey Stefanu, row 14. And that's your field here tonight. Picks real quick. Let's do it.
Engine number 9.
Number 9 for Jamie.
I'm going 0-2 time right there, Darren Ingram.
All right. There's Dale's pick. And I'm going to go with the dark horse. Why not? Michael Murata. Here we go. Green flags in the air. We're racing.
Wangzhou's got Shane pushing him. You know, we know how Shane likes to work. He wants to get out front and push those gaps right now. That high side's keeping it close, though, with Matt Muir up front.
Oh, wow. Somebody.
Oh, Darren Ingram below the double.
Looked like Noah Joyce was bailing out, and Darren had to take evasive action there.
It's under review. This is not the last lap. Darren, you can't be doing things like that.
No.
Side by side of the tri-oval for the first time. At the line, Huang Do, the pole sitter, will lead the first lap. On board with Shane Terrian in third, right behind Huang Do.
Trouble from the 0-2 of Stefanu. Saw him leaving the pits there through turn 1 and 2.
He's a lap down. Might have had some trouble. I don't think he made it to the grid on time, so hopefully, caution comes out, he gets his lap back. But he's going to be in for a hell of a ride back there with no help.
Yeah, you got to time those pre-race ice creams a lot better than that.
Outside line's got a good push here as Matt Muir goes to the front. Treywick following. There's Davey Hazard.
Got 3 lines forming up.
On board with Treywick.
Got that 0-1, that 25 on the high side. Leave Garcia closing the gap right now with that third line, though. We got a train of those Hellwood cars. Nose to tail on the high side.
Yeah, it looks like we saw at Daytona, that middle line might be, you don't want to be up too high, you don't want to be down too low. But 0-1, Matt Rod up there taking the lead in that third lane.
Yeah, that bottom line looks like it has no help with the 91 of Davey Hazard.
Look at all those Elwood cars on the outside, the 8, the 3, the 7, and the 5, all right there in a row, and they started in the back. We're on lap 4.
Hey, you make sure you have somebody to work with on a track like this. And
Look
those
at this.
guys said, know what?
Look at how many spots they've gained. That is incredible. In 4 laps, AJ Roderick's gained 21 spots.
That's the power of teamwork, baby.
Clearly.
We caught a glimpse of him there on that last angle, but 31, Noah Joyce riding that high line, going to the front.
Well, that's where the Elwood cars are. I'd be up there too.
Look, you find your way to the fastest line. You say, "No, what? I'm not an Elwood car, but I'm going to work with these Elwood guys." So hopefully, to end the race with a top 10. You know,
Well, Joyce is also a Chevy. He can kind of just pretend he's an Elwood car, and they'll probably take him in the pack.
Yeah, you look okay. You can ride with us. Whoa, look at this. The Elwood cars are going in the middle, bailing out on Chad Micus. 25's all by himself on the outside.
We also had 38 of Terrian making a move to the middle lane, and that hung out Noah Joyce, who's also
Yep.
going to the back with Bronson Stafford now.
On board with Roderick, looking ahead at Garcia.
Yeah, you can tell that's Garcia because it says your boy Nico on his TV panel.
Well, they said they were going to do it, guys, and there they all are, right there in a row.
Still have a ways to go, but this is certainly an impressive showing so far, especially this early on in the race.
Oh, we got an outside line trying to form now with Cam Barnes on the outside in the 07. He's got Shane Terrian. Micah's coming back up there as well, and they get a good run going into 3. 3 by 3 for the lead.
Ryan Tovar slides up, almost hits the wall, trying to attach in that high line as well.
I think at this point they're decided that it's everybody against the Elwood cars, I think, tonight.
For sure, and it looks like these cars are already driving terrible.
Oh, terrible.
Terrible. Just like my stereo, bass and turbo.
Two-time back there.
Look at Matthew Rodriguez. Sorry to interrupt you, Dale, but Matthew Rodriguez gets a good push on the bottom. He takes the lead. Matt Muir pushing him. And the Elwood cars have kind of broke apart. And here comes Shane Terrian to make it 3 wide up the middle. Bails out on Cam Barnes.
Yep, left that high side, went low. He's like, if the Elwood guys are running, I'm going to be the car in front of them. So they have to push me.
Muir gets pushed to the high side. Here comes Trewick. Luke Smith making some noise into 3rd now in the 20. And we come to the tri-oval, and we will go silent for lap 8. Matthew Rodriguez out front. Luke Smith in 2nd. You're on board with him. Davey Hazard running 3rd. Holsitter Hong Do in 4th. DJ Harris in 5th. Give a call to that 9 car. He's got a new livery on that 9 tonight. Another plane ride back there. That's that cherry red machine back here. Beautiful ride right there.
And Matt Rodden, that 0101 car, continues to lead, but we heard in our ear during lap 8 that he doesn't expect this race to go quite this well for the entirety of the night here, or I suppose the entirety of the morning, as it is in Talladega.
Like, I appreciate you pushing me that hard, but I think you made me there.
Guy talking about Luke Smith giving him a push and worrying that he might be overheating that 20.
Oh, that's okay. I'm just vibing up here. I assume this is going to turn fuel mileage, and honestly, I just want to look cool for like 5 minutes, so.
Yeah, I'm looking right now on 2-time himself, Darren Ingram, now up to 17th. The last couple laps, he was chilling in the back, just saving fuel. Now he's working his way up front, looking at the top 10 right now.
There he is, 19 right there. It just goes to show it doesn't matter where you start. Where did the Elwood guys go? They have dropped all the way to the back.
I mean, that was an eventuality. I kind of figured they're going to push the pace early and, you know, then drop back and start fuel saving right now. AJ Roderick right now running in 20th, Alan Elwood 24th. You know,
Getting a report that we may not be hearing the cars very well through the stream. If you could let me know if that fixed it. As Matthew Rodriguez continues to lead.
Yeah, Matt Rod giving her all she got, Captain.
I guess that would be a reference to Blake Trawick.
I'm giving her all she got, Captain. She won't go faster.
We can always be just guaranteed of Matt Rod giving us some great commentary while he races.
And Ingram's worked his way up to 6th place now. Look at that.
mm-hmm.
Oh, Noah Joyce down on the apron.
Ooh.
Real
Saves
loose
it.
into turn 3. Oh, Trawick pushing Terrian real hard through 3 and 4. Guys, it's 2026 and we're still pushing through the corner.
They never learn. Yeah, keep talking to us in the chat. Let us know how that is. I just turned the volume way up, so we'll see if that's any better.
Might have a third lane forming up.
Now look at Darren Ingram. He just jumped from the inside to the middle in front of Terrian. But there's a little gap there, so he's going to have to fall back and get on that 38's bumper.
Might be hung up to dry for a while, but no, he's going to stay with. Ooh, Lee's getting loose.
Well, we're about to wreck here, so...
Yeah, Darren's got Shane pushing him. I mean, we all know how Shane is, so... Looks like those Elwood boys back there trying to get a third line going up top.
See a car up ahead in the distance. I believe that might be Stefanu up there with no help.
Yeah, Joey Stefanu lap down traffic. He's about to be 2 laps down. The only nearest car ahead of him is Cole DeRosa, is the 29, just going through this tri-oval at the moment.
Yeah, DeRosa also out there with no help.
Oh, that top line's coming, getting that push right now from Shane up the middle.
Yeah, and they got that extra suit off the O2 of Stefanu through the tri-oval. That really helped him out there.
Yep.
Oh, Luke Smith!
Ooh.
Sideways, can he keep it off the wall? He does!
He does.
What a save by Luke Smith!
And we're still green here at Talladega.
And look who's moved out front.
The big P, Darren Ingram.
Shane Terrian pushing P. Here comes Joey Chapman to the bottom. I love the delayed reaction to that joke. Thank you.
I was letting you finish your call.
Oh, thank you. Terrian looking low on Ingram now.
Oh, Ingram blocking him, but too big of a run from the 38.
Well, those in the chat, I don't know about you guys, but the cars are loud as crud on my end, so I don't know about why it's not going out to the stream. As Dylan Poteet comes to the bottom on Ingram. Look who's also moved up here, the 11 of Antonio Ruiz.
Yeah.
He is fighting a loose car, though. I've seen him several times real loose there.
Yeah, he started in 27th position, up 21 spots.
we've gone back in time there.
Dylan Poteet goes down.
Yeah, this was about a lap ago.
Well, then why is Dale backward? That's his view.
Hey, I was looking at a wreck earlier. I apologize.
He never went back live.
Hey, I'm live now. Hey.
Hey, you know what would help if I did that? For some reason, the main audio got muted. My apologies, folks. Try that now. I don't know how that happened.
Blaring.
It's probably gonna be. I turned it down. Probably. You were just hearing the background noise that I have to kind of fill in the gaps. Try that now.
We're doing it live.
We are doing it live.
Thank you, guys.
I was like, what else could it
riding
be?
with us.
There we go. Boom. All right. Thank you. All right. We got it. Joey Chapman to the outside. Yeah, I don't know how I got muted. I never pushed that button. I don't know what happened there. Anyway, Joey Chapman to the outside and Dylan Poteet battling for the lead. Oh, Stafford come to the outside of Darren Ingram. There wasn't much room there.
Yeah. Darren's got those two Elwood cars coming behind him with a big push.
Davey Hazard shoving Poteet through 1 and 2.
As the field catches up with Cody Rosa right now, he stays at the bottom. Space. And the issue is that bottom line doesn't exist right now. They're going to try and take it 4 wide by him.
Ooh, that's going to get tight right there as they try to get by that lap.
Plenty of room to do that here at Talladega.
That's what you think. Oh, man, Antonio Ruiz. That loose number 11. My goodness.
Harris got loose off the corner too, forced the Rozier down below the double yellow.
So the Garrett Cinder right there in the 50.
Oh, look at Hazard. That was almost hazardous as he dropped down to the yellow line.
Yeah, but that little instance of trying to overcome lap traffic and backing off has given that low line a massive lead with Dylan Poteet leading the way.
On board with Hazard in second. Back Antonio Ruiz, telemetry out of the 11.
Coming up on pit stops here soon, so all these drivers need to find their P's and Q's and find their dancing partner for the pit lane.
Oh, Antonio Ruiz a little bit loose in the bottom line, getting pushed by DJ Harris. And that number 9 Bombardier car.
Yeah, that 11 has not looked very happy at all tonight. He's been all over the place.
What's the racing adage? Loose is fast, but at Talladega you don't want to be too loose.
No.
Almost looks like Ruiz may be on a controller's night.
That's kind of what it looks like. Yeah, I was kind of thinking that. And here comes the Elwood squad. They're back and they're behind Chapman.
Yep.
This kind of looks like the start of the race. You had the Elwood guys following a guy on the outside lane, all 4 of them in a row, and Cam Barnes behind him. And that's exactly what we have right now.
Chapman's got to watch out with that move coming off turn 2.
That was close.
The Elwood cars almost got to his inside, and he would have gone straight to the back.
Yeah, they wanted to go by him.
Oh, wow. We switched that camera, and I thought Chapman was going around there for a second as they come off 4.
James Scioli goes high in that 7 car. Those Elwood cars do not want to be behind Joey Chapman right now. They want to be out front. They want to control the pace of everybody else.
Scioli got kicked to the outside of the 7.
I do think that was their initial move, but you know the way Joey was mirror driving earlier, they weren't able to go around him. But the other 3 cars are content with staying on that mid lane for right now.
This guy always got Micus behind him. He's got, I believe that's Tyrion back there as well. Might be Matt Muir, couldn't tell. But they've got an outside line starting to form. 3rd lane coming. Chapman drops down in front of Poteet. And just as I said the outside lane was coming, they decided not to. AJ Roderick trying to get a run to the outside now. He's going to pull alongside Chapman into 1.
Cam Barnes right behind him. You see that gap Cam's maintaining. He wants to keep a little bumper, save a bit of fuel.
Now, Jamie, what do you think about if you want to lead, stay out of the trouble, you want to save fuel, what's your strategy?
I want to be this car right here, 22 Dylan Poteet, 2nd car in line on the inside line. That way, the only car you have to worry about checking up is that leader ahead of you, and everybody else needs to worry about the entire pack checking up. Plus, bonus for Poteet, he gets to save a little bit of fuel. He doesn't have to run 100% throttle the entire time like Chapman does.
Yeah, probably in the next couple laps, is what, lap 25. Gonna see some guys probably hit the apron, go high, drop back, so they can pit safely.
And at that point, I want to be any car on the outside line.
Yeah. Right now, that one of the cars behind these Elwood guys, every time on the straights, he just backs off the throttle, saving as much fuel as he can. But once he gets into the corner, he goes right onto their bumper.
Laps to go.
So the 50 Joe brought to us by Aaron's tonight for the 50 of Garrett Sidnor.
Oh. You mean this one?
There he is.
There he is.
Yeah. Aaron's Dream Machine. They're racing it this weekend, aren't they?
They are. They're bringing it back.
Roderick to the lead.
Noah Joyce back here at 17th, a little bit of technical problems. Intermittent blinking on his end.
Keep your foot in it. That's just how it is.
Quick word from Cole DeRoser why he had an issue earlier.
Steering wheel malfunction.
That would do it. And that's why he's unfortunately a lap down right now.
I mean, at this point, being a lap or 2 down is okay, you know. Potentially, hopefully, he's able to get it back. The biggest person he should be most concerned is probably Joey Stephanie right now.
And speaking of, look at this. Look at this shuffle up here. Cam Barnes to the front. Chad Mike is pushing it. On board with Micus. And he's got a special paint scheme tonight as well we haven't mentioned. It's a tribute to the late, great Dolly Parton.
Oh, yeah, we lost Dolly, we lost
It's been a crazy week.
Peter Cullen,
Tim Curry.
Tim Curry.
That would be the Muppet.
Yes. That's just
coming up on Luke Smith.
Luke Smith, yep. Remember he had that amazing save off a few laps ago. But you can see exactly what happens when you don't have anybody to draft with and you're out there by yourself.
Bye-bye birdie. Straight to the back.
He was running laps 6 seconds off the pace. That's how much the draft is.
Oh, and you were concerned earlier about the 14 of Richard Collette. He is actually running a Travers Whiskey scheme.
He is. It just, for some reason, did not get in the graphics. There he is with Michael Murata.
There we go.
They're back in 24th and 25th.
Also out of the pack there.
Yep. Pack starting to get a little bit single filed out here a little bit. Probably getting close to that pit stop that you mentioned.
Everybody spread out. Everybody can hold the low line right now. Only 3 cars up high.
That's Chad Mikas in the 25 on the outside lane right there. Coming to the outside of Ruiz.
Yeah, that high line is just Mikas, Blake Trewick, the 7 of James Scioli, and the 32 of Ryan Tovar. And here comes Noah Joyce and sorry, Jimmy.
As well as the 23 of Ryan Tovar.
Oh, yeah. But that line is moving though. Looks like they don't want to run single file for that much.
Yeah, Trewick is making this line move its way up to the lead.
They got a big run down the backstretch. Look at this push.
Woo!
Oh, wow.
Ooh,
Scioli
the
dropping
7.
down right in front of Chapman.
Wow. That could have been a major wreck right there.
Just trying to get back with his teammates.
Yeah, I don't know if you make that move in another 10 laps or so that it's going to be as friendly.
I mean, I wouldn't trust anybody making that move. My goodness.
Radio trap Chapman.
I wouldn't trust anybody else in the world making that move other than this guy only or Shane. Holy Not even close.
But Mikas jumps out in front with that Moo car right there in second, right behind him. And look who's battling with him. Look at Tovar to the outside.
Tovar!
Not much help there on the outside lane, though.
Ingram's trying to get there, and here comes the takers.
That's most of the field, including Luke Smith, who just pit from the high line. Mike just locked it up and almost went around. Smith is in the
Smith's
grass.
in the grass.
Smith's in the grass.
Heads up driving from Henrietta Bordeaux to miss Luke Smith there as he attempted to pit from the high line. And she stayed out at full speed.
And is now in 10th. All right, let's see who decides to come in this time. Race off pit road on the bottom of the screen.
Ooh, long pit stop for some of these guys right here.
And here comes the rest of the field this time. Ingram, Tovar, everybody that did not pit the first time in this time.
And
Look
they're
at him
all
locking
locking
it up.
up.
Oh, and Joey Stefano around.
Definitely spins.
We might have some, we do have some Denny Hamlin Awards, 23 Ryan Tovar, too fast on entry.
Ah,
Ooh.
that just kills you here.
And 4 tires, 2 cans of gas, and away all these drivers go.
And here comes the guys that pitted the first time. They're going to overtake these guys here that are really separated out. This group's pretty decent right there, but here comes Mikas, Scioli, Trewick, and I believe that is Garcia there in the 8.
Tovar up front, solo by himself, has to come down now.
Here he comes.
And we've seen this multiple times here at Talladega in the USORL. Green flag pit stops tend to cause chaos and either bringing out a yellow or completely splitting the pack up. Looks like with that second group coming out of the pits, it's kind of formed up this lead pack again. So once they all get nice and close, we might see a high line as Matt Rod and the 5 car jump out to the high line there.
Did you notice how slow Tovar came in the pits that time?
Yeah,
to
didn't
make
wanna get
sure he
flagged
didn't get
again.
caught. Yep. Long pit stop for Tovar as well.
Dropped all the way to 22nd place right now.
Barnes jumps out behind Ingram for 6th. They come up on Luke Smith to lap him again, and here comes that high line you were talking about.
If I'm like Treywick, it's time to jump out, get in that high line, lead the pack, and go move on up to the lead.
We're moving on up, moving on up.
Well, that outside line was coming, but it seems like it kind of stalled out there. We'll see if they get a run through 1 and 2. Here comes Ingram, though, thinking about it.
Oh, thought about it.
Next-gen cars.
Changed his mind.
He dropped back in.
That little move, though, helped that top line get a little bit of his air.
It did. Here comes Barnes. Big push.
That 0101.
Past 62, Marauder going a lap down. Black flag Ryan Tovar again. Not sure what's going on there.
Yeah, something's going on there.
Unsafe exit?
Perhaps. All right. We're going to give you guys a chance to crank up your speakers at home, since now we have the sound working right. So here we go. Let's over-rev it. Chad Micas continues to be your leader. Scioli's running 2nd. Blake Treywick 3rd. Nico Garcia 4th. Davey Hazard, your top 5. Darren Ingram alongside him. Trying to get that outside line going, guys, but just can't quite get the push.
The energy's just not there right now. We've seen these next-gen cars, when they get the run, they are gone. And when you don't have the run, you're just kind of sitting there in limbo and you can't do a whole lot.
Do you think it might be these guys being a little bit more patient now?
No chance. Still want to get up there and lead.
True.
If you got the car, you want to make it happen. I can tell you that.
I mean, we're about halfway through the race. Entering lap 40 of 75.
Elwood jumping out of line, going to the back.
It looks like it's trying to drop back and reattach with his teammates. Roderick right there in 21st right now.
Looks like Tovar had some sort of an issue. He got damage repaired, so not for sure what happened there. We'll take a look at the pit statistics here. Nico Garcia with fuel only on the last stop. But we look at the repairs here. Tovar got 35 seconds of repairs, so not for sure what happened to him.
Between a slow pit stop and damage, most likely.
By the 4 machine of Zach Krastowski, putting him a lap down as well now. And that highline is gone.
Ingram and Barnes trying to salvage something back there on that outside lane, but no takers right now. Everybody's content to run around the bottom at the moment.
Nobody wants to move up now.
Just following Dolly around the track right now. DeRoser's up there as well, getting ready to have another lap put on him.
Bad time to have your wheel not want to work.
Especially here at Talladega, where you have just as good a shot to win as anybody else. And now you're just out there riding. Miserable.
I've been there.
I think we've all been there at some point.
Well, we just heard in our ear, I think Becker just jinxed this race here.
Yep.
Play back on that.
Here it is.
Good job, Matt Rod.
Still great. Man, I'm so proud of you guys. We might go through this entire race without a single caution.
And then here comes the admins telling him.
Still green here at Talladega.
Ah, yes, the very important call.
Why the did you say that? You son of a bitch. I know he said that with a smile on his face, too.
Oh, you know he did.
Yeah, he did. One of those
I kind of got
shut-eating
so I
grins.
mean, the caution would be very beneficial to me.
Oh, there's the reason
Green.
why. Did you catch that?
A fun
Stop
flag
saying-
becomes beneficial.
I kind of got peeved, so I mean, the caution would be very beneficial to me.
When nature calls, man. When nature calls.
Hey, you gotta just be in the race suit. You know, if you're serious about this hobby, man, you gotta get you some Depends. You know,
Yeah.
in the middle of the race, just let it go. You know.
New sponsor coming to that 01 car next week. Depends.
Cam Barnes with a gem as well here.
Mister fans already, you
Yes, he's not.
trouble, why myself?
Oh, they're having fun out there.
Not a good day for Matt Rod. You know, Monster P can't be messed up the number on its team. Good times. Good times.
Whoa, Tovar got loose in front of Elwood there. Again, he's not on the lead lap in that 23 on the outside, but he's trying to pull that outside lane forward.
Somebody's got to. Tovar's trying to work his way back up. He's 2 laps down right now.
Can't pee, won't pee. As that 01 is also in the high line.
There's a lot happening here.
A lot is going on.
Tovar bringing that outside lane. Look at this push. They get off 3. Or 4, I guess, if you're counting. Into the tri-oval. Past the old
5.
start-finish line. To the correct start-finish line. There we go. I know where I am. Where are you? Here we go. Into turn 1.
Into turn 4.
Yeah, let's run the place backward like Tony wanted to that one year.
What is this? Pocono? How
That's
many
true.
corners does Pocono have?
Well, the battle for the lead is now the 5 and the 25. Here comes Elwood to the outside. He's going to take the lead down the backstretch. But here comes Barnes to the outside. He's going to try and bring Matt Rod.
They're too spaced out, though. Does not have the push he needs.
There's a lot of lap cars up here. Just to give you a heads up, the 23 is not on the lead lap. He's the one out front. The 14 of Colette is also off the lead lap. Luke Smith in the 20 and the 62 and the 4 that have caught back up as well. They're off the lead lap as well. Well, real quick, gentlemen, let's take a look at our ones to watch, see where they're running right now. Darren Ingram started 19th, currently 14th. We saw him lead earlier. Alan Elwood, currently the leader. And Michael Murata not having as good a night as we were hoping. He's back in 23rd, a lap down. And our picks. Jamie, you're doing pretty good. DJ doing.
You just had to point it out.
Hey, just saying.
Yeah, well,
Normally you jinx him, so we just wanted to shout out that he's doing okay right now.
that's why he hasn't mentioned them all race.
Exactly.
Don't talk about it. Don't say a word.
But as we are now at our fast 29 to go, I think it's time to say hi to some family at home.
There they are. Hey, Scott.
Through it. Shout out to the race. Tonight's goes out to somebody who is most certainly not watching this race, I can promise you that. It's Hiram Bagati, or as you might know him, the president of Albania. What are you doing, dude? We solved the economic crisis a couple months ago, and here we are again. Come on.
Oh my God.
Oh, man.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
I have been banned from Albania.
I don't think you plan on going there anytime soon. Well,
Wow.
I mean, somebody has to solve the economic crisis.
We lost a viewer when you said that. That's incredible.
Oh, sorry, Byram.
Yep. His burner account just left.
as we look back on the lower screen at Ryan Tovar, he's up front, but he's not the actual race leader. The car gear screen of Alan Edward is leading the way. I know Tovar's not leading, but he is leading, and knowing Tovar, he is probably literally pissing his pants right now and freaking out about being up front.
Radio traffic from Matt Muir.
The wheel is erratic and imperfect.
I don't know if he's talking about himself or somebody else out there, because we've seen a lot of that tonight.
I'm just glad to see Matt Muir out on track after the horrific accident we saw in practice.
That was a pretty rough one. He even left the server after that. It was kind of funny. Here comes Chapman making 3 wide. Trying to get Ingram to follow suit. A couple lap cars behind Ingram. Trying to get a third lane going though. Hey, you got lap cars in there, but that's still help. They're still trying to get that lucky dog, and they're still trying to race their way up there. So your friends are who you can find right now.
And we're seeing Alan Elwood here in the 5 just absolutely tandeming with Ryan Tovar. I think he's showing these guys what they can do to get up there and battle for the lead.
Well, here comes Barnes trying to get that outside lane going, but they kind of broke apart. Wow.
Ooh, thought about it.
That was close. He's trying to drop it in front of Mike, has changed his mind, jumped back outside.
Yeah, as long as, you know, that bottom line with Ryan is in the way, I think, you know, Alan is content. Well, I say that, and I jinx it.
Barnes got a heck of a run. It was almost a planned move.
I know we mentioned earlier about a third line starting up front. That third line dropped right down and attached this middle line right there. And now they are gone.
That also brings the 14 up side by side ahead of Tovar. That, I believe, is the battle for the lucky dog.
Ooh, Tovar. Release on his bumper right there.
Tovar is actually 2 down.
Ah, so it's not the battle, but still,
But Colette is the lucky dog at the moment.
There you go. So now he has another buffer behind him.
Correct.
Yeah, so if Tovar is able to stay in front of Cam, he'd still be a lucky dog a lap down. But
I'm more with Poteet.
Rose on the high side. Tovar thinks about moving up, changes his mind.
Nope, he's out there now. He's committed.
Yeah.
He's got to go now.
No choice. That 5 kilo almost underneath him had to give it up.
25 coming to 24 laps to go.
1:24 to go here, and we have added Jeff Gordon to the field in this race.
Where?
Over there.
Oh,
Oh,
I see
okay.
him now. Okay. I knew that. While we have a quick second and things are kind of lulled here, we're going to step aside for just a moment and show you an ad for our latest partner, West Market. Well, after we do this one. There we go. Partnered up with them this past week, and we have some Fast 29 merchandise on that QR code that's on the screen. So if you want to see that again later on, please let us know. We can pop that up again, but got some hats and shirts available out there, so check them out.
Hey, play that music again. That was kind of groovy.
It was kind of groovy. I'm not going to play the ad again right now, Dale. We want to make sure we have plenty of green flag racing here.
I'll slip you a $5 and play my ad, you know?
We'll play your ad later. Don't worry. You got some time. Don't worry. On board with Matthew Rodriguez behind Cam Barnes.
All this energy right now, this top line, though.
Okay, you're Alan Elwood in the 5. You're fourth in line on the bottom. You're behind 2 lap cars. What's your move?
Based on how we saw him push the 23 out ahead of that pack, I think you stay right there, get up on the bumper of the 14, try and get the 14 in the high line, and then now you're not behind the lapper anymore.
Ooh, that was close there, up 4.
I mean, I don't know. I'd probably chill, you know, just give him the opportunity to save a bit of fuel. You know, he knows he has a car, you know, and the teamwork around him was, I guess, attached with these guys, because, you know, those Elwood cars, a lot of them are also on that bottom line. You know, once this top line cycles through and probably gets by them, they're all going to probably work their way to the top and get together again anyway.
Now here comes the outside lane. Dylan Poteet, the 22, takes the lead. Brings Matt Muir with him. Joey Chapman on the outside. Matthew Barnes. Radio traffic.
I just said, how about that Brownsy? That was basic, yeah. Oh. Yes, with you, motherfucker.
Getting a little bit testy out there.
Tovar almost went around off of 4 there from the front bumper of the 07, riding the Dente there.
I don't know if Tovar wants to ride that Dente right now.
Yeah, at this point, it's going to get heated. We've got 20 laps to go. Probably got one more pit cycle to come through right now.
Oh, he hooked him!
Ooh.
Whoa!
That's exactly what we almost saw before. I think Tovar
He saved it. There he is. He's fine.
Off the wall.
Wow. Another great save off turn 2.
I know Tovar did not like that at all.
No.
Dale, you mentioned it. We're about 5 to 6 laps away from what should be our final pit cycle.
Yeah, at this point, all the patience from these drivers has gone out the window. You see a lot of aggressive pushing. Just saw that with Tovar a while ago. He got at least he managed to save it, but yeah, these last 20 or so laps is going to be a lot of fun.
There's a look at.
I don't know about that, but there'll be something.
There's everybody's.
Oh, fun for us.
Yes, absolutely.
Not for that. Not for that.
Take a look at everybody's estimated fuel that's left. They're getting low in those tanks. We'll see who decides to make the first move.
And I'm on board with Darren Ingram. You can see him just popping the throttle ever so slightly just to save as much fuel as he can.
There he is.
Just dipping it off a bit.
it would help, Dale, if your sound was turned on. We can hear it. But,
the main draw is your sound. I don't want to
wait,
know.
hang on.
We need the foot cam.
We need a foot cam.
If anybody would provide, it's Darren.
Oh yeah, we'll never see it then.
True. It'll be just a black box. Completely censored. Just look at the biggest gainers in the field. Again, dominated by the Elwood guys that started in the back. But Cam Barnes started back there as well. He's currently leading. And the guy's going the other way. Pole sitter Hong Do back in 13th. Just again goes to show it doesn't matter where you start.
Are those the first 5 drivers that have been chosen to go the wrong way by Tony Stewart?
Ah. We'll consult our smoke dictionary later and find out.
Just thinking we're under 20 to go here, and we still have pretty much the entire field racing as pit stops happen.
There they go.
So started. Ooh.
Somebody was locked up and in the grass.
Matthew Rodriguez, Chad Mikens, Blake Trawick, Dylan Poteet.
Muir, DeRoser, and Tovar in the pit lane.
These guys got to work together on the way out now. Short pit stops for everybody. Tovar, long pit stop though.
No tires, just gas.
He's been in the pits for this entire time, actually.
Yeah, Tovar might be done.
Yeah, I think he's done so. Rodriguez coming off there on the bottom. Mike is ahead of him as the next round comes in.
Looks like we have
Ooh, Stafford sideways in. Antonio Ruiz, crap walking his way over there, yep. Oh, Chapman and Collette get together a little bit, yep. Oh, he had to go around him to get in his pit stall there. It's going to cost Collette. When you get into
entering the actual stall.
Entering the actual stall, that's where, in the pit boxes themselves, it's ghosted. But before that, there can be contact. Thankfully, there wasn't too much there as Terrian leads that group off. And here comes the final pack off turn 4. A couple of them stay out. Elwood and Scioli.
Stays out.
Garcia stays out. 3 Elwood drivers out front.
One with the 4 of Krastowski.
There's the rest of them that came in. Ingram, Hazard, Doe, Harris, Joyce.
Bonk.
Big bonk there from Scioli.
Big.
They're trying to get as much as they can when they come in here.
Oh, not a clean pit exit for that group. We just saw big gaps between these 4 drivers.
Yep.
All disjointed. That's not what you want.
It's like Toyotas at Daytona. As here comes the Elwood guys.
It's like Toyotas everywhere.
You do not want to make a mistake now.
They mixed up with traffic and merging. Ooh.
That's Elwood into the inside wall.
That's not good for that team.
I don't know if they knew where this. I don't know if he knew where his pit was. As Scioli and Garcia come off, and Elwood's going to lose a lot of time behind him.
25 is now our leader right now.
Bordeaux and Sidnor, the last 2 to pit. They're in now. Here comes Micas, clears Elwood by a lot. He's going to lose so much time after that. There's Scioli, there's Garcia, and here comes Micus. They need to pedal hard.
Scioli, Garcia on the bottom. Here comes a train coming by the high side.
Should have had one low to try to break that train up.
Micus to the front, but the Elwood guys lock up on the bottom.
We've seen that work for them multiple times as they straddle the Zach Webster seam to the triangle. That could be treacherous.
That bottom lane.
With it.
Ooh, I hate that bottom lane here.
Been waiting all race to reference the Zach Webster seam.
Seems to be a problem.
It certainly does for one of the drivers.
Would that be Zach Webster?
It would be.
Which we failed to mention the Zach Webster Award tonight, and I apologize for that.
It was Bronson Stafford.
Bronson
once
Stafford,
again.
yep.
Yes.
He's racking them up.
We're not going to rename it.
No, no, no.
Rodriguez to the outside of Micus. Poteet, Harris to the outside. Micus, Trewick, Barnes on the bottom. Scioli and Garcia behind him.
This group has just under a 2.5 second lead ahead of Muir, Terry, and Stafford and Doe. They're closing fast.
Well, what's helping them is they're still battling up here, and that second pack, we'll see if we can get a measurement here real quick.
Yeah, it's already under 2 seconds now.
Yep.
There's a look from DJ Harris. Oh, that's not what we want. We want that. There we go. DJ back to Matt Muir. They're gaining over 1/4 second a lap. They'll be there in 5 laps, and we're going to have a heck of a battle. There they are.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to take 5 laps.
No.
I think they're going to be there.
4 laps. Look
Yeah,
at it. Look at it just dropping right here.
Well, we'll see now. Those guys have realized they can't keep battling 2 by 2.
They just got. It's too late now. They're single file. They gained 0.6 of a second. They're there.
Yeah, 72 has the Souk. That pack is there.
Yep, they caught him. Now, what are we going to do?
Yeah. Ooh.
Well, he
We're
ran
gonna
right
ride single file to the end.
Here we go, it's an arc in. No, here comes Matthew Rodriguez. Here comes Garcia. Scioli jumps to the outside.
Good call. Good mirror driving right there.
Now that inside line is no longer protected, and DJ Harris is going to slip back.
He's gonna go
line.
up.
Oh, there's a little contact there. Scioli and Garcia, as they were trying to get the push going on the outside.
Yeah, that bottom line is waiting for Shane and Darren to catch up now.
Hazard there too.
Dead even on cars on both sides.
9 laps to go. And just a couple of very minor slide off turn 2 moments for a couple drivers, Luke Smith and Ryan Tovar. Other than that, we've been clean and green all night. Will it stay that way? Scioli to the front, Garcia to second. Battle for third between Rodriguez and Micus.
Shane and Darren make a gap in the middle.
Third lane trying to get going with Terrian and Stafford on the outside. Pole sitter Hong Do back there too. Can't get anything going, they slip back. Micus to the outside of Garcia for second.
Got a lap car in front of that bottom line though. 2 lap cars down.
It's Sidnor, and I'm not sure who else that was.
Might be Henrietta Bordeaux, maybe. They pitted together.
Roger.
Now that'll play interesting if we have an Elwood car. We're coming up to lap. That could be real interesting here for the battle for the win.
Trewick to the outside. He's got Micus. Coming to 7 laps to go at Talladega. Ingram with a big push. Look at Ingram coming to the outside, making 3 wide. He's trying to bring that outside lane up. Lap cars in front. Sidnor goes to the
One
bottom.
high,
They
one
go.
high, one low.
That honestly was the best move, to be honest with you.
5 wide.
5 wide for a moment. Sidnor's got to get back on the track a little bit here. I think he's going to be fine. That was probably the best thing we could expect from those two guys. Great job. Just hold your line, let them go around you.
They could have stayed in line single file. Oh, big move.
Whoa.
Turn 4.
Big
Just
moves.
real loose.
It looks like he wanted to form another line right there, and that shuffles Darren Ingram back.
Trawick trying to hold off Rodriguez. Barnes stuck in the middle back there.
He's got Garrett behind him. Here comes Darren again. Goes low. No one wants to join that little group at all.
Terrian trying to get a push on the outside with Stafford. They've been working together this entire last run, trying to get going. Here comes Scioli, jumped up in front of him. Mirror jumps up there. Scioli tries to go even higher. That's going to shuffle him back. Mirror drops back in the bottom. Here comes Terrian up the middle. 3 wide through the tri-oval, coming to 5 to go. Terrian leading the outside lane. Trawick's got a little bit of a gap here on Rodriguez. It's going to hurt that bottom lane. Here comes Terrian. They've got the outside energy going. They're alongside Poteet. Terrian to the outside of Rodriguez. Outside lane is coming. To the outside of Trawick off 4.
Trawick thought about throwing that block off of 4 and just never fully committed to it. Let Shane get to his outside here.
Terrian edges ahead.
For how long, though?
4 laps to go. Terrian and Trawick side by side. Terrian with the push. Stafford's been pushing him this entire last run.
Outside line's going backward now. Davey Hazard makes a move with Darren Ingram and go to the 3rd lane.
There they are on the bottom. They're on the bottom of your screen. On the outside, trying to get that 3rd lane going. They got Ricky Collette up there, the 14. Have to work their way by him.
He's stacked up in the middle.
Oh, that bottom.
Barnes got to the left of Bronson Stafford, almost sent him around.
Yeah, these pushes are starting to get a little bit rougher now. Micas jumps in front of Terrian. He's alongside Muir.
Bottom line forming up now. But Shane trying to push 25.
There'll be 2 laps to go when they hit the line.
Wonderful pushes right there.
Micas trying to lead the outside lane. He moved up in front of Terrian. He knew that outside lane was getting good runs. Now he wants to lead it, but the outside lane broke apart as Barnes tries to make it 3 wide. 2 to go. That move by Barnes didn't work. He's going to slip back. Here comes Hazard with Ingram.
Again.
50 with him as well.
Trawick continues.
Right behind.
Trawick continues to lead, but here we go into 3. Can anybody get a run to the outside to take it away from Trawick? White flag is up. 1 lap to go at Talladega when they hit the line. Checkers
Still
or
waiting.
records. Here we go. Race official. Here we go. Whatever happens, happens. Trouble behind him. Barnes and Hazard in the wall.
Still green.
And they're going to race back no matter what. This is the race. Rodriguez to the outside of Trawick.
With his teammate, OT, and Muir.
Garcia.
Entering 3.
Garcia tried to push Trawick, couldn't get it done. Matt Muir to the outside. Does he have help? He gets loose in front of Micus. Off turn 4 for the final time. Matthew Rodriguez. Poteet to the outside. Pushes Muir to the outside. Contact. Around they go. Matthew Rodriguez is your winner at Talladega as a big crash in the tri-oval.
The man who attempts
hard contact from Micus. Poteet involved, Bronson Stafford.
We finally get Matt Rod up in the Fast 29 booth.
Matthew Rodriguez.
Matt Rod went from complaining about us being green for too long to being able to take advantage of that and come out with the win.
And a rare 28-car field, caution-free race at Talladega.
And the Goose has solved the Albanian economic crisis.
How about that? What a finish here at Talladega. They waited until the last lap to wreck it up, but they sure did as they came across the line. As Rodriguez goes for a slide before he even gets to the tri-oval. Well, let's drop back and see if we can see. Well, first we'll wait on Matthew Rodriguez to come around here and start his celebration. There he goes. Congratulations to Matthew Rodriguez. We'll be talking to him here shortly. Let's take a look and see if we can see what happened on that last lap here. Oh, Hazard was trying to slip in behind Barnes, and that's kind of the way it looked there, and into the outside wall those two go. That's unfortunate for those two guys. And then going into turn, so we can see going into turn 3 here. Coming to the checker. Everybody just trying to find something, and Stafford kind of got pinched in between Micus. Hard contact there from Trawick. DJ Harris, Matt Muir got a piece of it. Blake Trawick. Play a little croquet there at the start-finish line. But overall, gotta say, clean and green. You like to see that. And there's Matt Rod continuing to burn it down there at the start-finish line. Let's take a look at our unofficial results from this one here at Talladega. Couldn't really ask for a better race, to be honest with you. I mean, that was great. Matthew Rodriguez, your winner. Nico Garcia, Wong Do, the pole sitter, worked his way back up to 3rd late. 22 lead changes among 13 different drivers, but this is the big one right here. Caution-free at Talladega. As Matt Rod is, I guess, going to burn it down the rest. Oh, he just literally blew it up just now. Yeah.
Dead.
It's dead. All right, we'll get everybody ready for the interviews here shortly. We're going to go ahead and step aside for just a moment and show some ads.
16mm Film Crew is a film and TV podcast. Join Cindy and Dale as they talk about the latest TV shows, movies, and entertainment news. New episodes drop every Tuesday, everywhere podcasts are found. Videos go live on YouTube every Thursday. Visit them on their website at 16mmfilmcrew.com.
All right, Matthew Rodriguez is your winner here tonight. He has solved the Albanian economic crisis in this 200-miler. Gentlemen, we got everybody ready to go?
We have once again lost Dale Barham. He's down in the interview room with Matt Rod and Nico, so we should be getting them up here pretty soon.
He decided to start the party early without us, so that's awesome. Thank you, Dale.
has left the interview room and has not rejoined the booth, so that's a bit concerning.
Well, while we're waiting on him, let's take a look at our booth picks real quick, see where they ended up. Dale with the best one. Darren Ingram finished 5th. Bounced his way through those final couple wrecks there at the end. DJ had a good finish coming and then got wrecked right at the start-finish line. And poor Mikey just didn't have a good run tonight. Sorry, I jinxed you tonight, Mikey.
So,
Hey, there's Dale.
Hey, I'm back. I just want to check on the drivers in the green room. One of them stepped out a while ago. Wong decided to step out, take a look at the eclipse happening.
Oh, that is happening tonight. That's true.
That's
Yes,
right.
That's right. Yeah.
The other two
It's a
guys are
reminder.
ready to, the other two are ready to go.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and talk to our, I guess, second place finisher. You got him ready to go?
Yes, I do. Nico, it's the booth. Got a copy, bud.
Yes, sir.
Caution free in Talladega. How does that make you feel?
Amazing.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting caution free at Dega today. But anytime we can go caution free anywhere, I think that'll make for some good racing. Big shout out to the entire field tonight for keeping everything together and racing hard, racing clean, but making it fun at the same time. So yeah, big shout out to the field tonight.
And you came out of nowhere again with this P2. You did the same. You almost pulled off the same thing you did at Daytona, but not quite. And thankfully, nobody at the very end wrecked like crazy like you did at Daytona when everybody wrecked. But what was your strategy there with about 5 or 10 to go? You had your teammates with you for a while there. You seemed like it was working pretty good, and then it kind of fell apart late.
Yeah, I mean, it fell apart. I think what happened, I got in the back of Allen going in the pits that last stop, and he didn't ghost for some reason. I guess he was just out of the pit box, and I just misjudged it and got into him just a little bit to push him through the box, and that killed everything for Allen. So, big apologies to Allen because he could have been up there racing with us tonight as well. But really, I mean, the only real game plan we had tonight was make it to the end, survive to the end, and just try to be there. The guys in between me and Matt, I was just talking to Matt about it. Something happened. I don't know if somebody went high to make a block, and that's when all chaos happens, right? Out of 4 going into the tri-oval here. So just kept it low. I mean, everything goes up here. Everything goes up the track here. So I just try to stay as low as possible.
Well, congratulations on the P2. Good luck next week at Dover. I think that's going to help you in the points as well with Allen slipping back. And you weren't the only one that had ghosting issues on pit road. We saw a couple incidents tonight. So I don't know if it was something going on with that tonight, but it might have been an iRacing thing tonight. But congratulations on the P2, and we will see you next week at Dover.
Awesome, boys. Yeah, we'll see you guys next week.
All right, Nico Garcia, the driver of the 8 Chevy, brings it home P2 tonight. All right, will we be able to hear anything from Victory Lane tonight? I mean, it's probably going to be really, really loud down there.
I don't know. You hear us, man?
I did it.
There he is.
Look, I got a quick question for you.
Oh boy.
Do you still have to pee?
Actually, no. I ran.
Wait.
I've been having to pee the entire race, so I'm so glad.
I think we're all very happy that this went caution-free, to be honest with you. We can go to bed early. You can take a pee. It's a good night for everybody, and you won. That's a sidebar. You won. Congratulations.
I'd say I feel like real Carsnosavar now. I mean, I've always said, and I think I was joking with Nico before he hopped up, is that if I'm going to talk so much in race chat, I'm going to have fun, then I must be able to back it up. So
we weren't going to say anything, but yeah, you have been kind of the radio sweetheart for us the last couple of weeks, and thank you. You finally backed it up. Congratulations.
I've been having so much fun. At least I had so much fun today where I went into this like, I'm not going to win. I'm just going to have a really good finish. So let me go have as much fun as possible. And it sounds like some people are just not very happy about how I talk, but it sucks.
Well, we do have to teach you about the etiquette about cautions. You can't say caution. You have to say funny. That's a USORL.
Here at Talladega.
That's it. Yeah, see, that's what you're going to get that back. That's a USORL thing. You got to watch that. But other than that, I'm cool with it. But yeah, that's the one little rule that you got to watch. But
can't wait till I get fined $1,000 for accidentally using that.
Man, you're getting fined more than we get paid. That's incredible. Tell us about that run tonight, Matt. It seemed like, I mean, green flag all the way at Talladega is almost unheard of, especially on line racing. What goes through your head when you're trying to strategize an entire race, thinking that it may go caution-free?
So that's actually the thing. Tonight, I did that at Daytona. I did that at Atlanta. Tonight, I did not do that at all. I quite literally just said, all right, well, I'm going to go have fun. So I charged to the front of the field, pushed random people, tried to get people to push me. Had the most fun possible, and I think the last pit stop is where I actually had to turn on the brain, where it was, hey, we've got enough to make it to the end. Let's just blitz these guys by pitting early, and we did. We didn't get the entire team on board, and that's a little bit unfortunate. That white flag, though.
Got crazy.
I was telling Poteet, I was like, hey, look, something's going to be really bad, but on the back straightaway, we can both pull out, and we both have help, and we'll just blow Blake's doors off, and we'll be fine. And then we pull back down, and no one will touch us. We didn't think that they'd catch us by turn 3, and I think Poteet went up to try and get Matt's draft.
Yep.
I was legitimately scared. I thought he was just going to blow my doors off, but somehow it worked out.
Well, congratulations on the win tonight. You finally got up in the booth legitimately. Congratulations. And,
what do you mean legitimately? I raced an entire season for that.
You won. Look at you.
Last time it was being a championship contender. Now
we overlooked it in trucks. We're sorry, but I mean, we thought about it afterwards. We were like, we need to bring the entire championship for the truck series up.
Oh,
but
right. I actually have to do. I was given a list. I got to do sponsors and shout-outs.
Oh, do it.
He's ready.
Yes.
He's ready.
He's ready. Yes.
I want to give a big thanks to Matt Muir for putting up with my insane ideas and deciding to graft random things on Goose or in Geese. There was going to be a Dolly Parton Goose, but we kind of ran out of time. I think we're moralizing the kind of ethics of it, of putting Dolly Parton on a Goose.
Yeah.
Matt Muir, Hula Monkey, Sky, Moo, I believe is what Blake calls himself.
Yes.
Chad, all those guys they are such a help with these super speedways, and I'd say it's awesome to end it this way. And you guys are awesome. Can't wait to go back and watch this back.
We'll definitely appreciate that, Matthew. Congratulations on the win tonight, and good luck next week at Dover.
Thank you.
All right, Matthew Rodriguez celebrating the win tonight here at Talladega. All right, well, let's take a look at the unofficial points as they run tonight. Alan Owood still out front. Dylan Poteet, Shane Terry, Matthew Rodriguez, Nico Garcia, Bronson Stafford. Not much movement really tonight, to be honest with you. I thought there'd be more than that with the way it ran tonight, but Matthew Rodriguez closed the gap on third place Shane Terry in a little bit. Cam Barnes moved into the top 10 tonight as well. And then we'll take a look at the wild card positioning now. Garrett Sidnor moves up into 11th, Luke Smith 12th. Kerry Rogers did not race tonight, nor did Danny Ware, so they slipped out of the wild card spots tonight. All right, guys, final thoughts from you guys. Dale, what'd you think about this one tonight? Caution-free at Talladega.
Caution-free at Talladega. I am pleasantly surprised and impressed by these guys. They made it the whole race. Usually, I thought with the 20 to go, we might have seen guys get antsy, a little impatient, but no, clear heads prevailed, and they rode it out until checkers or wreckers at the end.
Jamie, we finally get a break from your favorite tracks, so give us some final thoughts before we sign off on this one tonight.
And I did a double break.
You do?
I'll be missing the next 2 races, so. Yeah, caution-free at Dega. Surprising. My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined. No. That's impressive from these guys, especially with the trouble we saw on the green flag pit stops on pit entry, to keep it caution-free out there and not wreck until, excluding Cam Barnes and Davey Hazard, not wreck until the tri-oval where the start-finish line should be. That's impressive, especially in these next-gen cars. So shout-out to all the drivers for doing that. It's great that we got the Goose up in the booth once again as a race winner. And I guess in 3 weeks, perhaps, you'll have to put up with my terrible puns again. So enjoy the time that I won't be here.
Yep, Jamie's taking some time off. He's going to be riding a little cruise ship up in the Northeast. So we wish you well on that trip. Hope you have a blast, and we'll no, he did not get suspended for 2 broadcasts, DJ. He's just going out of town. Yeah,
but that's
give
coming.
it time. Give it time. But yeah, he's gonna have some fun with that. So he's gonna miss Dover and Charlotte. Actually, let's give you that schedule. We haven't showed you that schedule tonight. So here's what's coming up next Tuesday night. I'm back behind the wheel to everyone's chagrin. The USORL Detroit Car Series is kicking off next Tuesday at Homestead. You'll see me behind the wheel on that one. Next week, me and Dale will be at Dover a week from tonight, and then 2 weeks from tonight we'll be at Charlotte. And then there is a break the week of, what is that, the 14th of September. I think there's an iRacing update that week, as well as I think the USRL is actually meeting up at Bristol that week. Bristol's being ran Thursday night, I think, is part of it too. So so that'll be the break time that week. So we'll be off that week, and then I'll be back behind the wheel the following week at Charlotte. I don't know why I have Charlotte up. That's Nashville Super Speedway. I don't know why Charlotte popped up there. But it's at Nashville Super Speedway on September the 22nd. That'll be the next broadcast for the Detroit Car Series. So congratulations again to Matthew Rodriguez on a great run. Great job by all the drivers of the USRL tonight. It was a great show. Had a lot of fun with it. Clean and green until the very end. So great job by you guys tonight. So from all of us here at Fast 29, for Dale Barham and Jamie Zalecki, I'm Chris Pickett signing off from Talladega. We will see you next Tuesday night from Homestead, and hopefully I can get past more than 5 laps. God bless you guys. We'll see you next time.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.